Hi everyone, welcome back to this inspiring space. My name is Maya. So lately I've been noticing more focus on one of the common subjects that is highlighted, be it in the world that we're living in and that we are noticing more, especially people who are sensitive without even reading the news, but it's being noticeable. Is the subject of abuse and the reality that we are living in. One of the realities is no different than the projection of what's going on in the world of energy and spirit. So in the world of spirituality, in the world of shamanism, and specifically in the world of plant medicine, how plant medicine has been approached over years, really. And there are more people tapping into the traditional aspect of plant medicine, and this brings joy always because there's a remembering and an honoring included in that. Yet there's this rush to go into specific ceremonies, to go into experiences with other substances, and be in the presence of a facilitator, or also in parallel in clinical settings where some substances are getting more approvals in different parts of the world. So the subject of abuse is somehow highlighted more, and in one of the summits that I attended lately, somehow in the panels related to integration, that subject came up. And I noticed this from different resources that I'm connected with, because I left most of the social media more than 6-7 months ago, 8 months ago maybe, and I'm not going back to some platforms. I feel there's a resurgence of new platforms that probably I'll connect with in a different way, where it feels right. So the subject of abuse has been highlighted in the integration of people. People had been abused during their own ceremony under the specific effect while ingesting a specific plant medicine, a specific plant teacher. And the abuse was either psychological or emotional or physical. And coming from also a space where I experienced that in a retreat center where I was training, and my focus was mostly the guests and taking care of them. While this was happening, there was a lot going on in the backstage, and what I have been noticing was visceral feelings of pain, of struggle, but I could not put my finger on what was going on. And my focus mostly was to keep that connection with people I was working with. That was the most essential, because if the shamanic team is not working in harmony, this can really affect the space, and therefore what can impact the shamanic space that is basically holding people in so-called safety. And what I noticed is that many things were addressed in terms of giving guidance for the guests, but many things were happening, especially as my sensitivity was growing more and more, and I noticed more and more constriction. Something did not feel right in the medicine space. And when I went through the integration, my own integration, the truth really, my own truth unfolded of what was going on. And this really got amplified, or this amplified more the unhealed traumas that I went through as I was growing up. But I wished that it did not happen in this way. It did not have to happen in this way. And this is why also I'm sharing more about preparation and integration. I feel that addressing things with what I felt was needed for me and sharing it with others can resonate with them. Because I know that, yes, many people approach ceremony feeling clear about their intention, feeling clear about the transition that they're going through in their life, but there's many people who are approaching ceremony with a sense of loss, with a sense of despair, with a sense that this is my last resort. And so this is where it's much more delicate to really know what is going on with this person, and therefore hold really a safe space for them. So I'm sharing today from the perspective of a shamanic practitioner and also an integration preparation facilitator and guide, but also as someone who was a guest, as someone who was training in that world, because this is part of our human experience, and it's always relatable to talk about things openly and with transparency. When it comes to spirituality, if it becomes too complex, if someone is sharing something that is really out there and it doesn't feel right somehow, or it's like not relatable, then it's not simple. And I feel that when it comes to the world of shamanism, when it comes to the world of plant medicine, there's a lot that can be shared once integration is happening, and therefore simplifying the words and sharing them with others is the best way, because we need to simplify things rather than complicate them. So that experience itself has trained me, has molded me in so many ways to survive it somehow, and also to step fully into this world with a sense of trust that the medicine is truth, the medicine is clarity, the medicine is divine, the medicine is here, and it's available in the world of plant medicine, and it's available in nature. So my sharing today includes, if you have been also through any kind of abuse, to somehow choose the space you're entering in a ceremonial setting, within a ceremonial setting, or a space where there's a facilitator just sitting with you. Make sure that you feel safe with that person or with that center, a representative from that center, and allow yourself to be guided. Yes, we do step into the unknown when we go through big changes in our life. That's very true. But we can step in the unknown knowing that we are held. And that's my message for you today. Allow yourself to be held, and allow yourself to meet people that can really hold you. We need those kinds of connections more as we are transitioning through this very, very important phase in our life, and also an opportunity to share more, to address things more openly, to shed light on subjects, and also to express and to be heard as well. I hope this sharing inspired you. I'll be sharing more on the subject of ceremony and preparation and integration. Thank you for listening, and if you like what I'm sharing, please hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. I'm kind of intending to grow slowly. And if that happens also with you sharing more with people that you know, with people that you feel need to listen to these messages, then please do so. Thank you again. I send you much, much love and many, many blessings.